Hi, this is Denise Miller, your Leadership Lady Live, and I'm here for your second installment for Women's History Month. And we'll be talking about quotes from three formidable female leaders. The first is Indra Nooyi, and I have a quote from her that speaks about success. And it says that success is not about the destination, but about the journey. It's about continuously striving for progress. Now, Indra Nooyi had a career that was precisely that. She was born in India. She then came to the United States after receiving her bachelor's degree in India. She received a master's degree here in business. In India, her degree was a science degree, actually, and she worked for several corporations. And one of the things that her boss taught her when she worked at Motorola was to learn how to make things simple for people. And that's exactly what she did. She perfected that skill to the point that everyone wanted her on their team because she could take complex principles and complex bits of data and information and make it simple for the people she reported to understand. And that is what drove her career at PepsiCo. She went in as a vice president and she ended up becoming the CEO. Now, the next person is Anita Roddick. And Anita Roddick was a pioneer in stopping animal testing of cosmetics. She was the founder of The Body Shop, and she was a tremendous entrepreneur. And her quote is this: "Whatever you do, be different. That was the advice my mother gave me," she says. And I can't think of better advice for an entrepreneur. If you're different, you will stand out. Now, you may be a leader and not an entrepreneur, but in this day and age, many large corporations want people with entrepreneurial mindsets and entrepreneurial spirits. And so be different, stand out, think out of the box, do some things that are out of the ordinary, that are a little risky. You don't have to risk billions of dollars, but you might risk some small things to advance the cause, to start a project, to make things happen. Don't march to the beat of everybody else's drummer. Find your own drum and march to that. Thirdly, we have a quote from Sheryl Sandberg. Many of you know that she is on the board of Meta. She will be stepping down from the board as of May of this year. And up until 2022, she was the chief operating officer of Facebook. Sheryl Sandberg's quote speaks about leadership directly when she says, "Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that the impact lasts in your absence." Sheryl Sandberg was a leader who faced tremendous difficulty in the IT world, where it was mainly men, and she was considered quite aggressive, but she had standards. She stuck to those standards, and she made Facebook a much more welcoming organization for many. Sheryl Sandberg is also the person who formed the Lean In movement, and she has authored a book by that title. And there are Lean In chapters all over the country. If you are a woman in leadership, look for the Lean In chapters where you can find other female leaders and you can be a support to each other. Now, we've looked at three women in business and the contribution that they've made to women in business, advancing women in business, and to leadership as a whole. And I'd love to ask you to please do remember to thumbs up or heart and to share and to subscribe. Next week, we'll be speaking about women in science and the contribution that they have made to leadership. Have a great balance of the week.